Hi everyone, it's Jen here and welcome to Jen's Wild About Art and welcome to Drawsome. So today's Drawsome prompt is jack-o'-lantern. So I'm going to do a watercolour of two little jack-o'-lanterns. So I'm going to start by drawing their shape in first. So I'm doing this for Drawsome with my friend Aurora over at Aurora's Art World. I'll have her channel linked below. I would love you to go and check out what she's created for this piece because she does amazing work and does all the things. So yeah, lots of different videos for you to check out over on Aurora's channel. I'll have that linked below. So yeah, today's prompt for us was jack-o'-lantern. So I'm going to draw these cute little dudes. I've never actually painted a jack-o'-lantern before, so I thought this would be fun. So I'm just going to get their little shapes in of their eyes, and he's got his little I'll give him 3 teeth like that. So I'm just doing a rough sort of a outline shape of him. And this guy, the big guy's got triangle sort of eyes like that. So I pop his triangle-y eyes on. He's sort of got an angry face, this one. So pop his angry face in, and he's got sharper sort of teeth. So I'm going to give him 4 sharp teeth on the top and 3 sharp teeth on the bottom. And go up into his thing. I think I need another little one here. I'm going to do a little one here, little baby one, little baby pumpkin. So I'm going to do him coming across the front of that one, like that. And I'll give him little round cute eyes, a little cute nose, and a little cute mouth with 1 tooth. Because I thought that'd be cute. There we go. Like that. All right, and I'm just going to erase a little bit of pencil mark in there. Okay, so now I'm going to start with colour, and I'm going to go in with my Sennelier orange. So I'm going to clean my brush, grab a bit of cloth. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to start with the background. Changed my mind. I'm going to start with the background. So I'm going to go in with quinacridone purple. And I'm going to take that right around the whole background. Because it's a lovely dark sort of purpley colour. That will contrast the orange nicely. So I'll take that right round all 3 pumpkins. So yeah, do the background first. That's easier. Take that right round everywhere. Keeping the shape. I'll also do some shadows and things when that's dry with a darker blue. I might add a bit of indigo. All right, so just fill in all of that background. And I'm doing this in a card size, so this could make a good gift. It's a little bit bigger than a postcard, bit longer, but it'd make a nice gift for someone for Halloween. You know, for that person that doesn't eat sweets, you can give them a little card with a little Halloween painting on it. So, and they're just really simple. They're just sort of a roundish shape. I forgot the little pumpkin tops on them, but I can paint that in later with a bit of gouache over the top, or I can draw it in with pen. It doesn't actually matter because they're darker. I can actually go over that with a darker watercolour. So I'm just going to dampen that, drag it right down like that. Okay, that's the pumpkins pretty much done. I'm going to grab a little bit of indigo and I'll do a bit of shadow under them, I think. Try and do a little bit of shadow under them while it's still wet. And I'll let that run down. Let that do what watercolour does best. Let it flow down onto the page. That will help with the shadows. I'll do little lines so it looks like it's sort of sitting on a table like that. And I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to clean my brush and I'm going to go in with my Sennelier orange and I'm going to pop that on all the pumpkins. I've got to be a bit careful not to, well, it doesn't really matter if it goes to the edge because it's almost dry. We've got quite a warm day here. Everything's drying quite fast. I'll just stay away from the edge a little bit just so it doesn't quite touch because I really see it's bled a little bit there, which doesn't matter, but I'll go over the edges in a minute when I know it's 100% dry. So cut around the eyes, because the eyes are going to be yellow. Inside the eyes are going to be yellow. So I'll just be a bit careful. Whoops. Cut around the eyes and the nose. Whoops. And I'm using just leftover bits of paper. I've got my Arches watercolour paper, and it's a hot press, and I'm just using a little bit that I've had cut off, because I cut sizes, all different sizes, and yeah, this is an offcut. So this sort of thing is great fun for using your offcuts of paper, and you can make them into cards, swap cards, postcards, whatever you want, and they make a great little gift. And I do these at Christmas as well. I do reindeers and little Santas and little gifts, and paint little presents on them and stuff. So yeah, your offcuts can come in handy for that kind of thing, for just your smaller fun paintings or miniatures. So I'm going to come down close. I can come to the bottom now because I think it's pretty much dry. And I'll just take that right round. You can see I've left the pumpkin next to him a little bit as well. So here we go. So I'll go down the bottom. Now I can go around the outside. I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit so the paint travels a little bit better. I'll just go right up to that outside edge now. There we go. Come right around the bottom down to the outside edge. That's one pumpkin filled in. And then we'll start on the second one. Go right around that outside edge, like that. Go around under that eye. You can see I am following the direction of the circle as well. I'm not having brush strokes going in all different directions. I'm following the shape of the pumpkin. So you'd be looking at him in the front, he sort of comes straight down at you. So I'll follow the shape. My dog's just, my little Jack Russell's just got onto the bottom shelf of my cupboard. I can hear this rustling noise. I'm like, what is that noise? That's my little dog making herself a little cave in the bottom of my cupboard. As you do. She's a funny little puppy. All right, so yeah, that scruffling noise in the background is Pippi making herself a puppy cave. So come down and around like that. Get some more orange on my palette, and then I go onto the baby pumpkin, and I cut around the eyes, around the nose, do a little tooth, and then fill in that bit there. So yeah, I'm going to go with, I've got a lovely yellow that I can use to highlight the inside of the mouths and things. So now I've done that, I'm going to go in with a slightly even stronger orange. So another layer, same orange. I've added a tiny little touch of red just to strengthen that colour, because it's all shadowed down here and it's slightly darker. So another layer of that orange with a touch of red to it, and I'm going to use that to create the stripiness. You know how they've got that stripiness where the lines come down on the pumpkin like that? So that just helps to give it that pattern like that. Take that around. A bit darker in the top there. And I'll do the same thing on these other two little pumpkins. That cute little baby pumpkin over there. And I've got to get a little bit more water on it, just to help it flow a little bit more, like that. So yeah, you can do this with any of your little offcuts of watercolour paper. This little guy's a happy little guy, isn't he? So pop his little patterns on. All right, so now I'm going to do the stemmy bit that I forgot to do before. I'm just going to use a bit of burnt umber Or I might have, oh yeah, no, what am I going to use? Yeah, I'll use a bit of burnt umber. Or a bit of mahogany. I will use a bit of mahogany brown actually. Get a bit of mahogany brown, it's already brown. And I can go over that a bit darker anyway at the end. And I'm going to pop the little stemmy bits on. Like that. Like that. There we go. I might add a little bit of a grey. There like that. Whoops. Just because I can. Okay. And now I'm going to go to the inside of their eyes with a lovely bright yellow. Clean my brush. Get my bright yellow. Just got to get that onto my brush. Okay. And now we're going to do the insides with their little glowy eyes, noses and mouths. It's a bit of fun. These little guys are cute. They make me smile. I'm smiling along with their happy little pumpkin faces. So fill all of that in. Like that. Fill in those big angry triangles. So it's Daddy, Mummy and Baby. I didn't even know I accidentally did that. We got Papa, Mama and Baby Pumpkin. That was completely accidental. I just thought the three sizes would make a nice little composition. But yeah, we got Mama, Daddy and Baby Jack-o'-lantern. So fill all that in like that. And you could do this with anything. You could do it with pen. You could do it with, you know, what do they call them? Pastel. I'm doing it in watercolours because that's my favourite medium. But you could do these in anything. They're really simple, really good fun, and really vibrant. And they are quite, yeah, they make you smile. So I think this will sit on my shelf for Halloween like a decoration this year. This little one. So anywhere I've missed, I'll just touch up the little edges. So I can just go round and pop my brush any little bits that I've missed. And I reckon we are just about done. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It was lots of fun to paint these little jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, I'd love it if you click like and subscribe. Click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when I release a new video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Okie doke. I'll catch you later. Bye.